message up on here and tell you all what this video is regarding, because some of you might not know. A lot of you do know. You've been following me over on TikTok. You know I got some wackos on my cojones 24/7. They're pretty much obsessed with me. It's almost like a guy that you break up with that cannot handle it. Yeah, pretty much. And you know, they like to spread all these lies on me, especially serious lies, and the lies they spread on me are topics that I'm very much passionate about. So I find that interesting, because you know, I'm passionate about these topics. They know that's how to get me heated, right? So they take the things that I'm passionate about and try to accuse me of doing these things or whatever, or being these things, and then they can try to turn these communities on me, get a reaction out of me. And it all started with this one whack job that was talking to the father of my kids, but we'll get into all of that in later videos. Right now I'm just going to show y'all some of the videos that they have reported on my page, because that's what they'll do. They'll come leave all these BS comments, lying on me or whatever else. I'll respond to them, and then they report it. Now they report it because I guess to get my account taken away, which they've managed to do that 15 times. I've gotten it back. I will always fight for it, but it's like this. Sorry, Tommy's doing a Walmart order, and let that. Oh, he's got the hazard lights on. Hold on. Anyways, sorry about that. So I lost my train of thought. Yeah, now I remember what I was saying. So I will always fight for my account back, because it's general purpose. I shouldn't lose my account to people like that who are just jealous, and that's what it is. And they can scream all day, we're not jealous. What's there to be jealous of? There's a lot to be jealous of, apparently, because you're very much jealous and envious over my growth. See, you know, back in the day, I wasn't able to handle my emotions as properly as I am now. And, you know, they would like to bring out that side of me. That's what they continue to do, to not only try to give the father of my children ammunition against me or whatever, also try to bring that side of me out, because for some reason they seem to think that I think that I'm better than everybody else just because I've had growth over the years and stuff. I never said I was better than anybody else. They obviously take that from my videos because they're lacking something in here, and probably because a lot of them haven't had any growth. They're still doing the same things they were probably doing back when they were younger, all of that. So I can't help that some of these people are upset over my growth and how far I've come, because they haven't had their own growth or come as far as I have. But that doesn't mean I think I'm better than anybody else. They also claim that I think I'm hard and all this. No, but I just know that I can take care of myself, and I do know that I can handle my own, and I do know if someone was to put their hands on me, what it is, and that they're gonna have it to do. That doesn't mean I think I'm hard. Now, back in the day when I was younger, you could have probably used that, because I did think that shit was cool. I did think I was hard. But you're talking about someone who got bullied for years, didn't defend themselves, and when they started doing that, because, you know, not only was I dealing with bullies outside the home, I was dealing with bullies inside of the home as well. So when I started fighting back and stuff, oh, I felt like the shit. I used to pull up on bitches real quick. My pull-up game was strong. People call me just to fight them. And, you know, over the years, having growth and having children and stuff, I realized that shit's toxic. It's not cute. It's nothing to be proud of. So I try not to fight unless I absolutely have to. For me to get into a fight, someone's going to have to put their hands on me, because if I'm going to have to whoop somebody's ass, or if they whoop my ass, even though they're going to have that to do, then I'm not going to jail for it. You know what I mean? And that's another thing a lot of people would love to do, because they see how much growth I've had. They see that I'm staying out of trouble. I ain't on that shit, and I ain't trying to go back to jail, blah, blah, blah. So they do all of this because they know that I'm not going to do anything. I'm not, because I'm not putting that type of energy into people like that. I'm not risking everything I got going for myself for people like that. If they want some, they gonna have to put their hands on me. Run up, you get done up type shit. That doesn't mean I think I'm hard. That just means that I handle my business when I have to. But I don't like things to get to that level or that point, because it's nonsense, honestly. It's childish AF. And that's just how I feel about it at this point in my life. You know what I mean? I can't help that growth makes them think that I think that I'm better than them. But let's be real. I am better than the people who choose to run that mouth, who choose to do all this malicious stuff, who choose to lie, because I would never do any of that. You know, I would never do any of that. Now, they misconstrued me venting about stuff as running my mouth. But let me tell you something. If you do something that I don't like to me or anyone I love, or I'm passionate on a topic that happens to involve you, then I'm going to speak on it. I'm going to speak on it. I also don't put names in my content and stuff, because that's all the video is, to vent and stuff like that, or talk about the situation at hand, or whatever the case may be. Like, there's many different, you know what I mean? It just depends on the situation, who it's about, whatever. Like, if I'm not getting along with someone at work and I want to vent about that because bitches got me fucked up, that's what I'm gonna do. And if that bothers that person, that ain't on me. I ain't putting their name out there. See, this is the thing. People can't stand when you call them out, but then they also want to be seen at the same time. So, like, if I make a video venting about someone, like I made a video the other day talking about how I seen someone that absolutely disgusts me. I never put any names in there, and it could have been anybody. It could have been anybody, but this person sure was lurking on my page, even though they've been blocked a million times, which happens to be Tommy's cousin, by the way. They were lurking on my page. They wanted to be seen. Look, let me tell you, I was sitting in the car waiting on my daughter to come out of Wingstop, okay? And I didn't even know that the girl was there or whatever. And I was on my phone or whatever, and then Tommy goes, "Oh God." And I look up, and there's this fucking overgrown bitch walking to her car. But the first thing she had was the phone in her hand. So I was like, she already on that phone running that mouth. But I'm sitting right there. I tell Tommy to get me out of the area, because I definitely would say something to her, just because she's supposed to be his family and stuff, and I've done too much and have been too good to that girl over the years for her to be acting trifling like that. She's always been trifling, always been backstabbing, has always done malicious things, and I was just the idiot that kept giving her chance after chance after chance, for many reasons, but especially because that's my husband's family. And you know, the last time I gave her a chance, I knew that if she hadn't changed, eventually it would show through, but I didn't want to live with not giving her a chance either. Well, she ended up showing her true colors, and as soon as she thought that she could get clout from something or views from something, stabbed in the back real quick, and told all these lies that she knows is absolutely false. So, you know, but we'll get into all this in later videos too, because I'm going to break it down for you, because I look at it like this. If I got to deal with these whack jobs, I might as well get paid for it, throw that tea up on the YouTube, and call it a day. You feel me? That's just how I'm viewing this situation. And, you know, the goal is to also try to mentally break me, because they want Katrina to come out so bad. They think they want that girl to come out until she comes out. Katrina is the girl that I call, that I pack down in there, you know, the toxic me or whatnot. It's a little jokey joke or whatnot. But, they want that side to come out of me until it comes out of me. And then you better run. But, you know, they would love to get me in trouble. They would love for me to go backwards. They would love to get me out of my element, blah, 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 blah. I got news for them. Nothing they have ever done, said, has bothered me at all. Even on the topics that I'm very passionate about. Now, if other people are believing this nonsense, is it like, damn, I thought that they would know me better than that? Even if it's through videos and stuff, like, if I get around someone that's a creep, or I'm watching someone that's a creep, I get them vibes instantly and stuff. So just a lot of people should have known better. Is how I feel about it. But, you know, you can't change that. So, yeah, if people are believing certain things, it's like, well, damn, you know. But what can I do about it? Because at the end of the day, I know it's not true, right? And if these people choose to believe that, there's nothing I can do about that. You know, see, I look at the glass half full, not half empty, like a lot of people do. And, you know, back in the day, stuff like this would have really bothered me, and that's another thing they can't stand, that they can't mentally break me, and that's why they try so hard to do so. But back in the day, I would have let stuff like this bother me and things like that. I went through a situation back in 2010 with other whack jobs that were linked to the father of my kids. Do you see how this always goes back to the father of my kids? Anyways, and that situation really hurt me, because I really thought the people who were doing all this nonsense were my friends, just to find out that wasn't the case. And then the one girl, see, I had cut this one lady off because over time I realized how much drama and how toxic she truly was, and I just didn't have the energy to deal with her, so I cut her off. Well, to find out she was screwing the father of my kids, and they were in cahoots together, and we'll get into that in later videos too, because not only am I making videos on this, I'm coming with a lot of evidence for what I'm saying, and I'm coming with a lot of evidence to debunk the claims that have been made about me. So yeah, and you know, I just might as well get paid for it and, you know, put it out there. And if people choose to come watch the video and they want to learn the truth about situations that these numbskulls have put out about me, then they are more than welcome to come watch. And at the end of the day, no matter how much proof you show someone or what you do, they're always going to believe whatever they want. See, negative people and people that thrive off toxicity and drama, even if they don't realize that they do, tend to go where the bullshit is, the lies. But real recognize real, and the people who truly support me and love me and know better than that are still going to be there rocking with me hardcore, you know. And then you even got people in between the fake and the real that are just easily manipulated. Maybe they haven't dealt with manipulation on that level before, or you know, it just can be a bunch of different things. But here's the thing: you can only believe half of what you see and half of what you hear, and not even that. Because someone can take someone's content and they can put this whole narrative on it that even looks like it matches that video, but there be something totally different going on. You know what I mean? And unless you pay attention to stuff like that, then, you know, you might be easily fooled. Now, I have had several people who were fooled and then ended up seeing through the bull crap and come apologize to me and stuff. So, you know, I respect them for the fact that they owned up, they held themselves accountable, they apologized for it. Will I ever trust them like I once did? Or will I have trust issues when it comes to them? Maybe. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and lie about it. But even though they apologize and stuff, and I forgive them, and, you know, they're still more than welcome on my page and stuff, I will never have a friendship on that level with them ever because of that. Because, you know, it is what it is. Because it's like this: if you believed nonsense like that and then you went and talked major crap about me and stuff, then that tells me that you're easily influenced. And it tells me also that what am I trying to say here? It shows me that you could easily stab me in the back again, or, you know, do something like that again. So, not saying that these people would. I hope that they are genuine about their apologies and stuff, and only time will tell. But I will never be able to trust them on any other level than, you know, them being a supporter or me supporting them on TikTok, and that's just being real. I don't want that to hurt nobody's feelings that has owned up, held themselves accountable, apologized and stuff. But you also got to look at it from my point of view. I fully forgive you. I just will never be able to trust you on the level of having a good friendship with you. It would be nothing more than us supporting each other on TikTok or something, and that's just how I feel about that. Now, it also depends too. Like, it depends, like, when you started believing all the nonsense, were you talking major crap about me? Were you helping spread lies about me? Were you making up lies about me? Were you doing any of that trifling stuff? Because that's more or less what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about someone just sitting back watching stuff and falling for the manipulation because someone takes someone's video and puts a whole different narrative on it. You know what I mean? I'm talking about those people that, you know, not only flip-flopped, but they did the most. And like I said, I don't want that to hurt nobody's feelings, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? I forgive you. I just can't fuck with you on that level. But anywho's, I don't want to keep rambling or whatever, because I'm going to get into everything I got to say in future videos. But I'll be honest with you, it's not going to be something that comes out just like that, because I have so much going on in my real life. I have so much going for me in my real life right now, and things that I'm trying to do in a level I'm trying to get to in my real life right now. And all that will come before this just little fake beef and all these lies that have been spread about me and stuff. Because honestly, real recognize real, and the people who are real and who know better are gonna remain there, and the people that are fake and gravitate towards chaos and toxicity are not going to be there, and that's just how it is. Now, you also have people that are in between that are just easily manipulated, or maybe they even got a lot going on in their own life, so they gravitate towards that toxicity without even realizing that's what they're doing. You know what I mean? Or maybe they're working on their own self-love journey and stuff, and they're just easily able to be manipulated and fall into the chaos and drama because it takes their mind off things that they're dealing with in their personal life. Whatever, it could be many things, you know what I mean? But I look at the glass half full, not half empty, as I said before, because what's going to happen is what's going to happen, right? No matter what. I can get on here and I can show all kinds of proof, and people are still going to believe what their minds want them to believe. I mean, we have seen this before when I have showed proof and evidence of stuff. People will still be like, oh, that's fake, or that's not real, when the evidence is right in front of their face, but they're real quick to believe a lie or something delusional about somebody. And you know, here's another thing. If someone has told you that they have lied on someone and did stuff for clout and views, why wouldn't you believe them? Like, if someone is telling you how they are, you should believe them. Especially if the person is still up to the same old stunts and stuff, and there hasn't been any growth and there hasn't been any change. Because someone who is saying, oh, I was like this, but I've grown from it, they actually show that with action. You know, like all these people running that mouth and stuff, trying to talk about my looks and stuff. Honey, you can't tell me shit. I look good AF. That's self-love and confidence. I look good without my teeth in. I look good with this melasma on my upper lip. I look good, fat, skinny, and all of that. And that irritates other people that I feel like that. But here's the thing. I spent too many years allowing other people to put me down and feel bad about myself that shit no longer affects me now. It doesn't. So a lot of you get it mixed up with someone being conceited with confidence and having self-love and being to a point in their life where they didn't used to be. And that sounds like a personal problem that you need to work out with yourself. And it's always the people that don't feel good in here or that are miserable in here that do that to others. Because it's like this: if you felt good and you had that self-love about yourself, you wouldn't have time to worry about what the next woman was doing or wearing or whatever. And a lot of people, they act like they're, you want to talk about someone that acts like they're better than someone else, it's definitely these people. These people are obviously just so perfect. So perfect. Like, if you act goofy or anything, you according to them, you must be on something or childish or whatever. It's called not taking life so seriously all the time, because life is too short to be taken seriously. And if you ain't got a personality, just say that. Okay? So, and you know, a lot of people are like, oh, they drug you. They didn't drag anything. They ran their mouth on an app, talked about somebody, lied about somebody, and thought they ate. They didn't. How does it feel to know that I still don't give a fuck? And then these people think that I need to go back and forth with them on this Velaz Girls Live for what? Who are you? Why would I need to go back and forth with you about my truth? I don't. People can just come watch my content to know my truth. I'm not giving you that kind of energy, nor that kind of views or clout. Period. And that's what that girl wants. Clout, views, whatever. Like, I got to sit here and explain my truth to this nobody, to this pure trash can, dumpster fire, head ass. What, you think you ate because you're a grown woman running your mouth on an app and calling someone names like a freaking high school student? And hell, a lot of high school students don't even act like that. They don't. It's bad when grown women with children are acting worse than a high schooler. But you don't eat anything up just because, or drag anybody, or eat anything up, or think you ate something up just because you sat there running your mouth on an app, made up all kinds of lies, and called someone some names. Ooh, you're so bad. You're so hard. And I'm still unbothered. But anywho's, let me stop talking, because like I said, I'm just rambling at this point. But I am going to have some very interesting content coming for you all. And I got something planned for them girls here in a few months. Don't worry, it's nothing bad. Well, at least not for me. For them, it's going to be bad. Because see, when you do certain things, and you know how the internet's forever. That's all I'm saying. So, I'll handle your asses legally and make an example out of some of y'all. And, you know, you can say, oh, you've been screaming that for a year. You've been screaming that for 2 years. Whatever. And still mean it. Now, see, I thought a lot of y'all were smart enough to fall the fuck back before you end up screwing your own selves. But apparently, you're not. And, you know, I have a whole other court case I'm dealing with right now, so that comes before trash on TikTok. But just know there's more than enough evidence to hold you accountable. And have you paying me, baby. Just know that much. So, yeah, we'll get into that in later videos. But, yeah, I think I'm going to be making an example out of some of these folks. But I am. I'm going to take care of my business within my real life first, and then I'll handle them. So, yeah. You know, cyber stalking, bullying, all of that is sort of a crime. Slander is a crime. It just is. But anywho's, so nobody, let me make this clear. Nobody is scared of none of you. Not one single one of you. You would need to sneak me like you did that other girl with 2 teenagers.
I'm scared.
You would need to do that with me. You better hope you get me good when you do sneak me, okay? But nobody's scared, honey. Nobody's scared. At all. So you keep thinking that in your little head of yours. But nobody's worried. And I sleep very well at night. Okay? So. We're talking about the person, these people taking pictures of me but not saying nothing to me, who have rode by my house, and I got on camera. I have video footage of these people riding by my house doing dumb stuff. What was it, a year ago? You don't think I saw that footage? I do. But anywho's, so yeah. The girl should have stayed under that rock that she crawled under for 6 months. And that's the thing. Her ass comes on social media or whatever, and I don't know if she's done gotten off probation or what is going on with that girl, and I really don't care that deeply. But she's starting to act a fool again, like she just appeared up out of nowhere running that mouth again. And see, I didn't know her and Tommy's cousin were talking again. Let me ask y'all something. Are y'all going to talk to a woman that supposedly snuck one of your friends and beat the crap out of her with a weapon with 2 teenagers? Like, because even if you decide you move on from something like that and forgiveness and all that crap, why would you ever want to be someone's friend like that again? Because she's just as bad as that girl, that's why. And that should also show you that a lot of y'all, a lot of us, because I donated money too, were played. I don't know. There's more to that story is what I do know. But what I do know, you don't go eat at the same table that people fed you shit at. It's really suspicious to me. And it's really suspicious to me after all that money was raised and stuff, everybody just went quiet.
I'm gonna put the truth out.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the truth out. I just gotta wait for court and it never comes out. And then you got one of the girls, which is Tommy's cousin, who helped raise the money for this girl that was snuck and stuff by the Velaz girl and her 2 teenagers hanging out again.
Back over there again.
Along with Bucky too, which I walked away from him quietly a few months ago, so I don't know why he started running his mouth again because he got with Blaz. But you know, I just find it interesting. I didn't know them two were hanging out again, so that tells me that maybe, just maybe, Tommy's cousin was in the area, so I would see them, and that way I would make a video and stuff, which I already knew when she seen me at the Wingstop. She already knew I was gonna make a video because she discussed me that much. And she was the first person on there, like I knew she would be, because she had a comment from a fake account. Because I didn't put no name, because I didn't put no names or anything in that video, so nobody would have known who I was talking about other than the person that I seen.
She had the phone in her hand waiting on that fucking video.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Imagine being that miserable with your life. Ugh. Imagine having that much time on your hands. It couldn't be me. It could not be me. Lord, it could not be me. So I just find that interesting. But anyways, I keep saying I'm going to shut up and I keep running my mouth, and this video has become longer than I wanted it to. And I feel like I'm all over the place. It'll be all right. I'm going to go ahead and end it here now. Just know we have content coming up soon. And you know, just give me a look. Like, some of it's coming up soon and some of it won't be released for a couple of weeks because, like I said, I have a real life to, you know, worry about. But it's coming. Just be patient. And then for one of the videos, I'm waiting on a, well, I'm not waiting on it. Let me rephrase that. I've got to go get the police report, or find out how to get the police report for that DUI guy. I should be able to do it the same way I did my other police reports when I got those. Because when I come with my video about debunking everything and all these claims that have been made against my husband and I'm coming with some proof. So, and you know, it's not that I have to do this, it's that I'm choosing to do this, not only so I can make money for all this nonsense, because if I'm going to have to deal with these crazy people, I might as well post it up on YouTube and make some money off of it. But also to give people a chance, like, if the, you know, because I know that when I come across drama or whatever, I will go look at all the people's pages that are involved, and, you know, really sit back and watch and try to get a bigger picture of the truth, or try to see what the truth is, and, you know, stuff like that. But I don't put myself in the mix. I just sit back and watch, right? So I'm sure there's other people who are going to be doing that too, or who want to do that. So I figured that I might as well address all this shit for once and for all, put some proof in there. Now, see, one of the videos that I really want to make is going to have to wait a little bit, because I got some evidence that I'm actually using in another court case right now when it comes to my children and stuff that I can't share, because then it can be thrown out. So that, anyways, that doesn't matter. I'll just start releasing videos, and as we go, we'll do what we can with what we can or whatever. But yeah, it's gonna be a doozy. So a lot of you who want to know the truth, or, you know, want to see what I got to say or whatever, just stay tuned, because I will be dropping these videos, some sooner, some later. And yeah, we're going to address this once and for all and get it done with, and then we're going to put out the truth about other people, you know, because they did all this for what was the purpose of it? Their awareness. Well, their awareness is bullshit. You know, typically when you're trying to raise awareness, you don't do malicious things. You actually genuinely raise awareness, and your awareness is bullshit anyways, because all the things you're saying are lies, fabricated, stuff like that. So try again. But anyways, so yeah, until next time, I love y'all. Stay safe, stay blessed, and yeah, period, poop. Who said anything about doing anything to anybody? Where did you get that out of that video? That's not even what the video was in reference to. Weird. trust me, you're not worth the jail time or everything I got going for myself. So do not flatter yourself. I would never go out of my way to do anything to you or anyone else. Now, if you put your hands on me or whatever, then you're gonna have problems. You really gonna need to sneak diss me with a weapon like your little friend over there. That's all I can say about that. And you can call that me acting hard or whatever. All I'm saying is if you put your hands on me, you're gonna have it to do. But nobody's worried about that anyways, so there's that. Ain't you too grown to be worried about fighting and stuff anyways? And nobody ever told you to be scared of me either. So, yeah. But Rebecca, been a long time since you've commented. Guess you got tired of getting blocked for a while, huh? Well, welcome back to the block list. You've met your match. Coming from a fake account. Nobody's worried. At all. What, are you gonna sneak jump me with 2 teenagers? I'd sneak me too, girl. I'd sneak me too. Nobody ain't studying all that hoopla. Y'all been talking the same stuff for far too long. You come from fake accounts. I think you're just obsessed with me. I think you got a crush on me. Did I not give you some sort of attention you wanted? Like, what is it? Or do you fuck with me because you know I'm popular? Does that tighten your asshole when I say that? This bitch thinks she's somebody! I mean, I must be somebody. You wouldn't be so obsessed. Why are you so obsessed with me? I need to know. Lying that you ain't stressing me when everybody knows. It's clear all you do is talk about it. You're better off using this manipulation tactic on someone who is weak-minded and can't see what y'all are doing. Because it ain't I. I say a lot of things with my chest and y'all just can't handle that. Oh, sounds like a personal problem. If I got something I want to talk about my story or about people like you, then I'll just do it from my page. I don't need to come talk to you people who are completely delulu in the head about anything at all. Do you think it makes you bad to the bone because you can do this online back and forth with people all day long, or make up lies or assumptions? I mean, do you feel like you're doing something by doing that? Does it give you a sense of value in your life? And the whole my child's name thing, like, is that all y'all can say over and over and over and over and over and over again? See, make no mistake, I have free will and choice, right? So technically I can say and do anything I want it to do, but sometimes you just gotta sit back and be quiet and let things play out. Like, please come up with some new material. Y'all only say this and use my children because you know that I've been through a very hurtful situation with them, and that's how you try to break me, right? That's how you try to get to me and break me mentally, is by bringing up something that I've went through, my kids have went through, that was traumatic, and still we're dealing with the damage and the trauma from it all. I mean, that right there alone says what kind of person you are. Imagine being a grown-up, especially a grown-up with children and stuff, sitting around all day making up lies about someone, throwing assumptions out there, putting false narratives on their content. Imagine being that person. It's actually sort of sad when you think about it. And it shows the type of life you all live. See, because misery loves company. Someone who's not truly happy within themselves and their life do things like this. Because someone who is happy and has something going for themselves don't spend their time doing this kind of stuff, you know? So, if I need to say it with my chest, then I'll do that. But I don't need to go engage with people like you to do that. It's like this. You or none of your clan hold any value to my life. See, I have no reason to sit on a live all day and go back and forth with you all about your lies you've told. Karma eventually gets you for that. Because what you put into the universe eventually comes back to you. People want to know the truth about my life and my story, or come to my page about some lie y'all have told about me, then they can just watch my content to find out the truth. I mean, for God's sakes, you're hiding behind an account. Have the day you deserve. And I truly mean that. Let me put it like this. I don't care who's saying what about me. I don't care who's spreading what lie on me, or what narrative they're throwing on my content, or assumptions they're making. I literally do not care. And some of y'all are so naive and gullible. They both chase clout. They need to be relevant somehow. Why do y'all think they spend so much time reporting my account? They're jealous. And when they see my numbers going up on videos, that's when it starts the most. But you see, I don't rely on TikTok as a source of income. Newsflash. So I ain't worried about it. But you gonna be real mad here soon when you see what's going down. Ow! That jealousy will never get you where you want to go. What happened to surviving the cult? What a joke. I mean, come on, Big Brian, as they call you. What happened to that? Or did you and your little friend scam people out of money? I wonder. Are you still here, honey? Are you still watching my content? Oh, you wanted some attention from Simply Christina. It's not a mustache, but even if it was, I still look better than you on your best day. I mean, you could always prove me wrong. All you gotta do is come out behind your fake little account. It's people like you that are too ashamed to show yourselves or be on camera that try to talk about everybody else. You should work on that. It's called self-love. But see, the thing about it is, when you have an ugly heart, it radiates to your outside, so you're fucked anyways. Now let me and my mustache rock out with our cock out. Hell, I still look better than you with no teeth, baby. I put money on it. Baby, I don't just believe it, I know it. The only joke that's here is the person who continues to watch me on my page and make excuses for why they watch me. You can only use for so long. We're trying to watch the train wreck. We're trying to watch karma. Because, baby, you would have to do horrible things in order for karma to get you. And considering I don't, karma has no reason to come for me, but it has every reason to come for you and your groupies. At the end of the day, you're still watching me. You're a fan. You keep up with me. You make fake accounts to watch me. See, while I know karma will hit people like you and all the groupies you hang with, you're not relevant enough in my life or to me to stay on your page lurking. Much less make a fake account to do it. Because if I'm going to do anything, it's going to be for my real account. And if I got blocked, since y'all try to use that excuse, I would just, post a video for my other account. If I made one. That's the difference in us, you see. I don't have to hide behind an account to do all of this. And the things you and your little groupies say are pretty disgusting and just shows what vile human beings you are. But then you don't like when a little bit of energy is returned to you. See why you spend so much time trying to make me seem like this and that? You show the truth about you. You expose your own self, which is another reason why you hide behind fake accounts. Because you don't want nobody to know you're like that or who you are. And then the some of you that do even have the galls to show yourself only do it for views and attention. And you do that off someone else's name. See, you speak lies on people. I speak facts. You see the difference in us? We're not the same, baby. You ain't on my level. You ain't. And all that blah, blah, blah you do when it comes to my other child and all this, baby, you would have to mean something to me or hold some value in my life for that to bother me or affect me any. Because at the end of the day, I already know what it is when it comes to all that. Just remember something. I can do whatever I want. At the end of the day, I have choice and free will. I choose not to do certain things because sometimes you just gotta sit back and let shit play out. And here's the thing. You just admitted you're preying on someone's downfall, but you just try to switch it up with the wording by saying karma, because then that fits your narrative, right? Keep watching me win while you keep losing. Oh, get out of here with all that body shaming B shit. Let me tell you something. If that's the only thing I ever say to that girl, she's lucky considering all the stuff she said about me and all the lies she's. But make no mistake, honey. Make no mistake. I'm not not the skinniest thing in the world, so I could talk all that I want to. I just said she went missing a meal. Period. Why does that gotta be about weight? You made it about weight.
Ain't none of us missing a meal.
Exactly. But that pressed you. And my daughter's thick and looking good. Period. But I'm just stating the facts. Did that hurt her feelings? Did that hurt your feelings? Shoot, I could say a lot damn more. Trust me on that. But you can take that body shaming stuff somewhere else. I don't care about none of that. Especially when I was anorexic and this girl used to comment on my body all the time, talking about how skinny I was and stuff. Goodbye.